Hello, welcome to Mart's Garage. I took the windscreen out a couple of days ago and I was preparing to fit the windscreen. I was doing it in a way that I thought I needed to do it, but it turns out I was doing it the wrong way. Haven't tried to fit it, but I was going to put it in and string the rubber in, but it turns out that that's not the way to do it. Apparently you're supposed to put the rubber in the aperture, then offer the glass and then kind of tease it in all the way around. It's not very warm today, so I've just done an experiment and I've made a bit of a mess of this. What it looks like you can warm the rubber up in the microwave, because I've shortened this, and the piece that I took off I just put in the microwave only for a few seconds and it softened it. Well, it made it hot. So I'm going to put this rubber in the microwave for a little while. Yeah, okay. Also cut myself when I was working on it before, so there's blood on the glass, which isn't a good look, is it, for filming? Okay. Alright, I could do with two hands really, so I'm going to go and take this. I was going to put it in the washing up bowl with some hot water, but to be honest I wanted to keep it dry because I'm going to put some sealant on it as well, I think. Okay, right. So let's go and put it in the microwave, then I'll bring it out and put some sealant on and then get it around the perimeter of the aperture. Okay? Blimey, listen to me, my fancy words. Alright, okay. I'll bring you back when there's more to show. Hello. Can I just say what a complete unmitigated disaster it was trying to put that in the microwave? Do not put a windscreen rubber in the microwave. This piece I put in and it went on the thing and rotated round. Is actually, even now 10 minutes later, is still nice and warm. But this piece, which I took the turntable out and crammed it in, isn't warm, and the whole thing went on fire. There, look, see, there. That went on fire. And there's another place there as well, look, that went on fire as well. So do not put a windscreen rubber in the thing, in the microwave. That was a complete disaster, which leaves me with a quandary now. I don't know whether to fit the windscreen using this rubber, even though it's damaged, more or less as a practice, and just see how it ends up, or should I just forget it, get in touch with the owners club, order a new rubber and you know, start again when the time comes. But it will mean that I can't drive the car now for a few days while I would wait for that to come in, because it's actually New Year's Eve today, so we've got New Year and all that, and you know, all those things going on. I mean, the chances are if I fit it anyway, I probably won't use the car. There's no meetings coming up that I want to go to. Not that I know of. So yeah, I might. Yeah, okay. So I'll either have a go at fitting it, but it's not ideal because it is cold, and or I might leave it and just forget about it and have a few days off, or try and think of something else. Maybe I could try and put the back seat in or something like that, but that is a big setback for me. I mean, this wasn't cheap. Look at that. I mean, okay. All right, leave it with me then, and I'll decide what I'm going to do. Back in a bit. Hello. I've decided to carry on and just see how I get on, and then what I'll probably look to do is to replace it in the summer, you know, when the weather's warmer. Just see how I get on. It is a bit of a disaster though, isn't it? Okay, yeah, I've put the rubber into the aperture, seemed to go in okay. Yeah, I've got like not a very tidy joint there, and I got the damaged piece there, and the other damaged piece in the other corner actually, funnily enough. I wonder if I do better to rotate it all around so that the damaged parts are on a straight bit rather than on the corners, because the corners are the hardest part. Yeah, I might do that. I might, I don't know, put the damaged parts on the bottom or something. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Okay, back in a bit. Hello, I've moved the rubber around. I'm really very, very unhappy about it. It's not good at all really, but like I say, it wouldn't hurt to have a dry run at it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try fitting the glass. I'll put the thing on the tripod. I'm setting myself up for a disaster. Look at my hands. That burnt rubber really makes a mess. It took me ages to clean the microwave. The kitchen was full of smoke. It's a bloody disaster. Okay, let's yeah, let's get the tripod. I do know from when I worked on my truck that if you have too much soap on everything and gloves, it's too slippery and you end up dropping stuff and getting yourself into trouble. That'll do, won't it? Put a bit of tape on it, do you think? I watched a chap do this on a Mini and he made it look ever so easy. And but the funny thing was, and he left it in the video, so fair enough. He said, you just have to bump it around a bit. And he went like this, and the whole thing popped out again after he got it in. Just a case of teasing it in all the way around. It's hard work though. You know, it would help if the rubber wasn't damaged. This is tyre soap, you know, for when you're fitting tyres, so it isn't harmful to the rubber. I can't imagine them doing this on the production line at Longbridge though, on the Minis. I'm sure they, because the videos I watched were for Minis, and I'm pretty sure I fitted a screen in 100E using a Mini rubber before now, years ago when I was apprentice at Longbridge. Obviously you don't want to go hitting it with a hammer. I mean, there's tons of room there and it's really crammed up here, so it's all too high. But how do you settle it down? Tell you something for nothing, I ain't changing this again. It'll have to stay. So you don't want to bang it on too tight because it makes it difficult to lift the, more difficult to lift the lip over. It'd be good if you could just get a nice easy action going. Okay, I managed to get the lip over all the way around. That was better, I just went inside and pushed it up. It was easier than levering it over from the outside. Okay, right. Now, there's a filler piece that has to go in. This filler piece has to go in. And I bought a tool. Right, let's try and fit this then. This is the filler, and that's the tool. Or a tool, I don't know if it's the right one. You can see it spreading in the rubber there, that's pretty good. I think it needs just pressing in there. It takes quite a push, you know, quite a heavy effort. Solid as a rock that is now, that screen, you know, it's really firmly in there. Right, okay, that's in. Doesn't look too bad, there is some damage here. The outer bit's okay. I'll see if I can fit the stainless pieces now. That's going to be hard, isn't it? Where did I put those? Wonder what the method is for fitting these then. Lube them up, I suppose. Okay, that's in from there to there and down to around about there, but not here. But at least the end is, you know, in. I just don't think I can fit this. I think it's bent out of shape. Let's try this side. To be honest, I'm getting tired. I don't know if that was a good trick or what, but it didn't seem too bad. Right there. Well, that side went in a bit easier than that side. Okay, I'm running out of battery, so I'll kind of just round it up at this point. This side went in okay. I've got the damage there from when it burns, which I might be able to kind of put some RTV or something in there. Haven't put any sealant on anything. This trim went in okay, but that trim there, this trim here, bear in mind I'm hampered by a bit of damage here, again the burning. It's okay up along here, but it seems to be bent out of shape here. I don't know if it got bent at some point. I can't get it to sit down. So I don't know if I'd do better to... take it out and try and reshape this, because I simply cannot get that to sit down. It isn't sitting down at all. I might do that. It might need a bit of a bend here somewhere. So I might take this out and redo it, but to be honest, I'm pretty well exhausted from levering and struggling. Plus my phone's going flat. So I might leave it at that for now, and I'll come back and give this another go. But that trick where I pushed it in from the edge on that side worked quite well, I thought. You know, I got the top and the bottom in, and I only had to deal with the bottom then, the side rather, sorry. Okay, righto. Well, thanks very much for joining me in the garage. I mean, it's a complete and utter disaster, isn't it? But I have to teach myself how to do these things. And if it ever comes time to do it again, I'll be forearmed. First of all, do it in the summer when it's hot, so that you're not struggling with the rubber being stiff. And then, you know, you'll have a better chance, won't you? Okay, righto. I'm going to call it good at that then for today. Cheers then. Thank you very much for joining me in the garage. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers then. Bye. I've just took this trim out, and you can see a bend there. Look, see. That made it impossible to fit. So I need to just tease that out of it and give it another go. But that's going to be tomorrow because I've overdone it now today. Okay. Righto, I'll catch you tomorrow and we'll try and sort this out. Thing is, all that struggling and straining has, you know, damaged the thing a bit. Damaged the rubber there now. Still, okay. I've got a bit of an idea what to do tomorrow. Look at my hands. I normally wear gloves. Look at them. Look at them. Righto, see you tomorrow then. Bye. Hello, I'm back out working on the car. It's New Year's Day today, so Happy New Year to you, even though this will probably be a bit later when you see this. But anyway, Happy New Year to you. I've just taken this trim and it had a little bit of a kink in it there, and I put it over this thing and you know, just kind of dressed it down with a little mallet like that. And I did a little bit there as well to try and bring this corner in. And now when I look along the length of it, it looks okay. I mean, I don't know if it's right or wrong or what, but I'm hoping that is okay. I might put a little bit more here. Hang on. You know, you can't go mad with these things, otherwise you'll kink it. So what I think I'll do now, I'll do what I did on this side, which is to put some tyre soap on the rubber on this side and then slide it in from the end, so all the bottom and the top are already engaged. Well, that's what I'll try and do anyway. I might put some gloves on this time. Okay, I hadn't thought of that. That kind of worked then. I went behind it and pushed the outer one down. Now that leaves me with the inner one now. Which I can't do that, obviously. I can't do the same thing, obviously, because let's give it a little tap in that direction. I don't want anybody misunderstanding the situation. I'm a raw beginner. I don't have a clue how to do this. I'm glad I bought these little tools. They work quite well because I haven't got anything like this. Okay. Just a shame I damaged my seal there. Never mind, maybe I can do something. Maybe I could carefully, maybe I could just, you know, like cut a little piece of this and let it in, glue it in. I don't know. Unfortunately, this piece of glass isn't as good as I thought it was. Okay, right. Unfortunately, that glass has a few scratches on it, which I didn't see. It's quite a bad one, actually. I didn't see those when I washed it. See that scratch there, look. I don't know if that might polish out. There's the damage, look. But it's fitted okay. Might just need a little tweak there. So it was worthwhile. Oh, that needs a little tweak. Reshaping that, because there was no way I was going to get that in place otherwise. Just need to tease that bit there. Hang on. Okay, there's a little job to do. Should be a little metal cap. There should be a little metal cap that goes on there and there. So I've made a pair. Let me go and get those and see if I can put them on. Well, that was quite a job, wasn't it? Including the fact that the kitchen still smells of burnt rubber, but hey ho, can't have everything. But at least that windscreen hasn't got lots of weld spatter. I thought this tool was okay. I didn't use the roller. I thought this tool was okay. Yeah, it's good. If you squint a little bit, you can't really see those bits of damage. I'm sort of lying to myself, but you know, hey, sometimes you have to. Okay, right. Well, that's the end of that little chapter, isn't it? I might see how I get on with it, and if I decide that I want to take the effort to do it, I'll change it again. But I'll leave it till the summer when it's hot, and I will possibly put the other windscreen in as well. But I think that looks okay, and at least I'm not going to lose the chrome strips, and those little bits here look okay as well. That might be an original. That might be the original. I'm not sure. That's one I've made, I think. But you can see that one there is slightly better. It fits better. I think it's slightly thinner as well. I think it's slightly thinner, which helps. But to be honest, if I found a bit of suitable material, highly polished stainless, the right thickness, you know, a bit thinner than that, it would only take 5 minutes to make another one. But I think it's okay. Well, what can I say? Once again, thank you very much for joining me in the garage. Sorry this one was a bit of a struggle and a bit long-winded, and really was a struggle, to be honest. But as always, I learnt a few lessons, and the lesson is, don't try and put the windscreen rubber in a microwave. Bad idea. And make sure that the chrome pieces are correctly shaped before you try and fit them, because they won't go if they're not the right shape. They must have got tweaked a bit somehow. But that looks all right, I think. And when you think back to how it did look, you know, it looks a lot better, even with the little bits of damage. I don't know if it'll leak. Maybe it will. I don't know. Anyway, thanks very much for joining me in the garage. You know, sometimes things don't go swimmingly, do they? But like I say, thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking like. And I wish you all the very best for 2024. Cheers then. Bye. Hello, welcome back to Mart's Garage. I had an idea and I thought I'd come out and just try it. Here are 2 bits of rubber that I've cut from that area there. And that's the damaged piece there that was like that. So I've cut that away, and I've cut that away. And this is the piece that was the offcut from the rubber. So I was wondering if I could just let that piece in like that. See if I could let that piece in, which I'm going to try and do. I was just thinking that if I could put that in there and super glue it in, it might look better than the damaged piece, and there might be enough there to do that area there as well. I think I need to take a little bit of rubber out there. Yeah, I think this might work. Might need to trim that a little bit. Just get it in there and glue it in. Might look okay, mightn't it? Well, that don't look too bad, does it, actually? So if I can get some glue onto that, get that in like that, that'll be okay, I think. I've cut the ends the wrong way, haven't I? Oh, you idiot, Mark. I wanted to cut the ends so it kind of held it in. I've cut it the wrong way. I can't cut it the other way because it won't be long enough. Okay. Oh, she's gone. She was there a minute ago. Here she is. Hello, baby. What you got? Oh, hello. What have you got? Bit of rubber. Naughty. Ruby. There's a good girl. Butter wouldn't melt in her mouth. Okay, right, here we go. There's my little repair. Better than it was. Not great, but better than it was. And there's my other repair over there. If I find that they're annoying me enough, I'll swap it out. I'll buy another seal and do it again in the summer when it's warmer. It's one thing to mess something up, but it's another thing to try and make it good, or at least better. Yeah, I think that looks better than having a piece burnt out of it. Okay, righto, that's going to have to do, isn't it? What's the use of super glue if you can't get the lid off? Don't buy that brand. I mean, there's tons in it. Look, it's half full. Okay, righto, I can't be asked to tidy up. Righto, I'll leave it at that then. Thanks very much for joining me in the garage. Take care and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers then. Bye. Crap in it. Yeah, definitely gonna have to redo it. Yeah, rubbish. Okay, right, I tried. Okay, like I said, thanks for joining me in the garage. Take care and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers then, bye.